Kim Jong-un and his militaristic ways have created enough fear that Japan may leave their pacifist ways in the past. For months, North Korea has been flexing their nuclear muscles as the world watches and waits. Just today, North Korea tested its most powerful bomb yet. According to CNN, North Korea carried out its most powerful nuclear test to date on Sunday, claiming to have developed an advanced hydrogen bomb that could sit atop an intercontinental ballistic missile. The bomb used in the country's sixth-ever nuclear test sent tremors across the region that were 10 times more powerful than Pyongyang's previous test a year ago, Japanese officials said. While the type of bomb used and its size have not been independently verified, if true, the pariah state is a significant step closer to being able to fire a nuclear warhead to the U.S. mainland, as it has repeatedly threatened it could if provoked. Pyongyang has ratcheted up its ballistic missile testing this year and engaged in a fiery exchange of threats with U.S. President Donald Trump. It has developed projectiles that it says could reach the U.S. mainland, and some experts agree that's likely true. While North Korea and the United States have only exchanged tweets, Japan has a front-row seat to the maniacal Kim Jong-un and his missile tests. Because of this, Japan is now seriously weighing their options, including a preemptive strike. According to the Associated Press, Japan is debating whether to develop a limited preemptive strike capability and buy cruise missiles, ideas that were anathema in the pacifist country before the North Korea missile threat. With revisions to Japan's defense plans underway, ruling party hawks are accelerating the moves, and some defense experts say Japan should at least consider them. Japan has a two-step missile defense system, including interceptors on destroyers in the Sea of Japan that would shoot down projectiles mid-flight, and if that fails, surface-to-air PAC-3s on land. In a preemptive strike, by Japanese definition, cruise missiles, such as Tomahawk, fired from destroyers or fighter jets would get the enemy missile clearly waiting to be fired, or just after blastoff from a North Korean launch site, before it approaches Japan. President Trump has described Kim Jong-un's actions as the biggest foreign policy challenge faced by his administration. This rogue nation is very hostile and dangerous to the United States. It is clear from the latest testing that Kim Jong-un and North Korea will not be stepping down from their testing and flexing. Japan should take whatever precautions they believe best to prepare for the unpredictable and militaristic dictator. The Japanese Defense Minister Itsunori Onodera, while discussing preemptive strikes, told one Japanese newspaper, "We should consider it from the perspective of what Japan can do to beef up the deterrent capability of the Japan U.S. alliance and protect the lives and property of the Japanese people." According to Fox News. Signaling Japan's new thinking, the Defense Ministry announced Thursday a record budget of 5.26 trillion yen, $48 billion, to cover the upgrade of the military and its missile defense system. Prime Minister Abe's steady increase in Japan's military spending is perceived as part of a broader strategy to take a more aggressive stance in Asia-Pacific and global affairs. His government, after reinterpreting the constitution, now permits Japan to help defend its allies in the event of attack. Is Japan moving in the right direction? Should they consider preparing for preemptive strikes?